I'm back. So, I'm sorry. I got really sick and I couldn't record at all because of how sick I was. I'm still a bit sick, but now I'm back, ready to upload daily again. So, I think we should get into a growing together speed build. What do you say? Let's go. So, we're okay. I'll just give you the lowdown on why we started halfway through this rebuild, and it's not because it took too long to build like the outside, right? Well, it kind of is, but basically, I built like a good amount of the floor plan, and then I realized it was like on the second story, so there was just nothing. It was like a floating building. I was like, this is so embarrassing. So I moved it to the bottom, but like I wasn't gonna film that. Like I did film it, but then I was like, that's stupid. Everyone's gonna think I'm stupid for doing that. So I just like kind of deleted the footage and was like, let's forget about it and just start here. Um, so yeah, this is my growing together. It's like a vacation house. Like you probably could live in it full time, but I based it off of a vacation house that someone I know has. So like, you know, because it's not really like I don't know. It's livable. It's definitely the thing is about Sims is for Sims things that are livable are a lot more like anything that just has space is livable. But like if you're a real person, this probably wouldn't be your main house unless like you're retired or you don't have kids because like it's not got a lot of space, you know. But I mean, Sims could live here full time. Anyway, I did this. Oh yeah, it wouldn't be a speed build. It wouldn't be any build of mine if I forgot to put cheats on until like halfway through. Literally, if you go back and watch any of my builds, I always forget about cheats. So bad to the fact when I did my like 10 minutes a month challenge, I had to like pause my timer, turn cheats back on, and then forgot to turn my timer back on. It was a whole thing. If you want to see that, you can go to my 10 minutes a month builds. I explain it all there. But basically, yeah, this is the house we're building. So my friend, she actually currently lives there. So maybe maybe you can live here, but um, my friend like has a holiday house and she lives like on this kind of like seaside town, and this is exactly what the town looks like I am not kidding. Well, it's not what the town she lives in looks like, but it's where she goes to university. It looks like even to the point of where it goes down to the water and it has those like concrete slab things. That is exactly what it looks like. Exactly, it's insane. So when I saw that in San Sequoia, I was like, oh my god, that is crazy. Like that looks exactly like where she lives. Um, so I saw it and I was like, I need to build like a house like that. So it's not actually the inside. When I say it's modeled off her holiday house, if she watches it, she's gonna be like, it's not me because my house doesn't look like this. It is you. It's not the only thing that's actually modeled off it is like when I walk past the houses on the side of the beach, they all look like this. And also the like child one of the child's bedrooms like kind of looks like one of the bedrooms in their house. I don't know. I It's not like heavily modeled off it. That's just what I'm going for. But I try to use look, I'm trying to get better at building obviously. And I don't really use what are they called? It's not foundations, it's like the slabs. You know, the slabs, the platforms, that's what they're called. They're called platforms. I don't often use them, and like I didn't really use them at different heights, but I did use them on the roof, and I thought like that kind of looked cool, like because it makes it look like more modern. Because if you just use like a normal roof or even half, because sometimes I do half wall roofs, and then you can like go on the roof, it doesn't always look that great, and I didn't think it would look good for this build, but I think this like actually looks good for this build. I don't know, I was pretty proud of this build. Got a few downloads in the gallery. I'm gonna say I am a bit behind with speed builds at the moment. um I don't know, I just like I did a lot of speed builds. I would come home from uni every day and build like two or three houses, and then I just would record them and then forget about them. So I have a lot of speed builds just on like backed up. So I'm not doing any more new ones apart from this one. I had to do a growing together one. I had to do it before I film the rest of them. But then I don't want to just upload like 7 speed builds a week and that's like all I do. So I think I have 15 speed builds like backlogged. So for like the next 3 weeks, you'll just be getting my backlog speed builds. And also, I would just like to say, as an achievement that I have made, I have all the packs now. If you remember from my how much I've spent on the Sims video, I did not have all the packs. I didn't even have, actually I did have all the expansion packs at that point, but I didn't even have all the game packs. Now I have all of them. It's really great. It's great. It's actually like, this may sound insane, but going to uni, I've saved a lot of money. Just like, I don't even know. It's because I've not been doing nothing all day. So when I was doing nothing all day, because you have, at least in Australia, I don't know if it's the same in other countries, but like in Australia, you have, when you finish your last year of high school, it's like October, November. Wait, yeah, October, November is like around the time it is. And then you don't start university till like very, very late February or March. So you have like what, 3-4 months? I don't think that's correct math, but I didn't do math, so it's fine. Like 3-4 months to just do nothing. Just doing nothing, it can cost you to spend a lot of money because you're bored. You're like, I want to do something, and like, while I spent a lot of money, I didn't do a lot of things. Like, I mean, I went out a few times, like to the pool and stuff with my friends, but you know, anyway, so I saved a lot of money, and with that, like, saved money, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like get the Sims packs. So that's what I did. But I am still doing like a lot of pack restricted builds because like I know what it's like to not have any packs. And like, also, can I just say, I did not realize that wasn't a rug until a lot later in this like speed build. I thought, because there's splash pads, right? So if you don't have Growing Together, or like if you've seen the trailer, you would know there's like a water park thing, right? And these things are like splash pads for them. I did not realize this. I thought it was just a cute rug, and I was like, that's such a cute rug. Like, I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna continue to use them as rugs because I think that like fits the room really well. I think it's great, but I don't know. I just, anyway. So yeah, I haven't been spending a lot of money, so I saved a lot of money, and I was like, I'm gonna buy some Sims packs with that money. So that was just what I did. But yeah, as I said, still gonna do pack restricted builds. I know what it's like. So this one only has Growing Together in base game. So if you were like, also, I'm like so excited because it just got announced this morning that Lizzo is coming to Australia. And okay, the things, we already knew this because she's headlining. Actually, maybe not. She's playing a festival. I don't know festival like language. She's playing a festival, and I really tried like hard to go to that festival, but it's not in my state, and flights are really expensive, and also like driving would have been almost impossible because like I don't have my license. My best friend does. She could have driven, but it's like a 16-hour drive. I think it was a little more than 16 hours, and that's with no stops. So it would take us days, and like, we're both uni students, we can't take that much time off school. She can't drive for 16 hours. I just had to stop recording and restart because my disc is out of space because of how many speed builds I have. That's what I'm telling you. Because I can't even, if someone can help me, I use Premiere Pro, right? And even if I do a whole speed build and I export that file, like I have done it, so like a 5-hour video is condensed to 15 to 20 to 30 minutes, right? And I export that file and save it, even if I delete the original 5-hour video of speed build, it's like, we don't have the files to support this exported thing, so I can't watch it anymore because the original video doesn't exist. Someone can tell me how to fix that, how to stop it from happening, because it's really annoying. It means I can only film 15 speed builds at a time, apparently, which is a lot. Yes, I'm not saying that, but I can't even edit all of them. It will let me edit 4, and then it says I have no disk space left. And that's also because I have other videos on this, I have The Sims on this, I have Minecraft on this, I have my schoolwork on this computer. Like, I can't just go around deleting everything to just have these speed builds. You know what I mean? Ugh, it's really annoying. And I also have like another, this is one I found out was a splash pad, by the way, and I was like, oh, that makes sense, but I'm still gonna use it as a rug. But I also thought that was see, some of the shapes that they use really good. Like, I have a MacBook also for school, so I can put my schoolwork on there once I finished it on this, but it's just like so annoying. I don't know. Anyway, what I was saying before I stopped this, I'm so excited because Lizzo just announced she's going to Australia. She's doing a tour here. She's doing one night only in 3 different states, which is always really annoying. Every artist who comes here does this. They go to the main 3 states and they don't go to the other 4. 5 like states and territories. Okay, we don't have just states, we have territories as well. It's really annoying. And the thing is, I live in one of the main states, so I can't even complain. But it's really annoying for people who don't, because they'd have to travel if they wanted to see someone. Like, nobody. I think Harry Styles went to like one of them. But it's just, I can't imagine it being like, oh, I live in a different state. Because if you're coming to the country, you should go to all the states. And I get like some people could be like, there's not a market for it in those states, they'd be wasting money. There's a market. And there's people who would fly out from my state to go see them if they're a big enough fan. Like my friend. I don't mean like, I just mean if you're a major fan, you probably like might. Flights in Australia, it depends where you're going. They're not that expensive, they're not that cheap. But my friend flew for Harry Styles like twice. And this is where I found lamps. And I was like, why are there so many lamps? Like, what? Why are there so many lamps? I don't understand it. Anyway, so yeah, Lizzo's coming. She's coming to Melbourne. I'm really excited. I have no idea how much tickets are going to be. And we looked up the average ticket price and it was like 150, which means, oh, sorry, 150 American. So like a bit over 200 Australian. So that's like average. So that's for like medium seats. But I want really good seats because I am a massive Lizzo fan, right? My friends stopped me from playing Lizzo in the car because I play it too often. Apparently, I don't think there's a way you could play Lizzo too often. I think she's amazing, but I digress. Anyway, maybe we should get back to the speed build. So yeah, it's a holiday house. It's like, it's kind of meant for you to go to the beach and stuff. And now I know San Sequoia isn't like a beach, which is a real disappointment. It's not like Solani, you know, which I feel like there should have been a beach because like it's on the water. But anyway, it's still like a holiday vacation kind of vibe. You know, you get my vibe. And I did, while I say I use Growing Together, most of the stuff I use isn't Growing Together. It's mainly base game, apart from like the whole house isn't Growing Together, so you could replace things. Like, as you can see, most of it is base game. Even, I think this whole bathroom is base game. And then the other bathroom, I think it was just the shower tub combo that I used. And I think the sofa I used, and maybe I think the picture frames and like little bits of furniture. You could totally replace them and just play this base game. Like, this could have been a singularly base game build, but obviously I wanted to build in San Sequoia and I wanted to like use the new pack. Even though I haven't, I'm going to do like a deep dive on like the furniture because I haven't really looked at it properly. I didn't even look at it properly in this video. I kind of just, you know, saw what I saw, but I want to see everything because I feel like it's going to have some interesting stuff. Also, the house is kind of like boring in color, which I'm a bit upset about. We all know I love color, but I don't know, I just feel like these types of houses don't often have like pink walls or like stuff, you know? They're usually really just quaint and nice. Not quaint, but like just not colourful. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna put some cactus because I feel like this kind of house, they don't have like the kind of plants they usually put, like bushes and stuff. They're like cactus, you know? We're nearing the end of the build, but I think it turned out it's 5 bedrooms, I think, but that's including a nursery. And no, it's 4 bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 bedrooms. One of them has 2 beds though, and one of them is a nursery. But you could always turn it into whatever you want it to be. I wanted to do like a nursery. It's a nursery for infant, but I wanted to do a nursery because, you know, it's like infants. The new infants. Actually, yeah, I think I used one of the infant room. That's probably got a lot of Growing Together. But you know, whatever. You can just turn it into like a taller room if you want. But this is the build. And I don't know, I really like it. I think it looks cool. I think it looks good as a modern build. I think it's one of my better builds, definitely. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like it. Give it a good old thumbs up. And you can watch my other videos. I haven't done a lot of speed builds before, but as I just said, I have 15 lined up. So there will be some speed builds being done. But I hope you guys have a lovely day, night, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.